Here's the truth. On-page SEO is one of the fastest ways to improve your Google rankings. That's because you can optimize your page in about 2 minutes and start to see rankings boost within days. The question is, how do you optimize your site around your target keywords? First, make sure that your keyword is toward the beginning of your title tag. This is called front-loading your keyword. Why is this important? Well, Google puts slightly more emphasis on terms that show up early in your title tag, and they put less emphasis on keywords that show up later. For example, my target keyword on this page is SEO copywriting. As you can see, my title tag starts off with that keyword. Second, make your content at least 1,800 words. Google's key ranking factors found that the average Google first page result contains 1,447 words. And I can tell you from experience that longer content does tend to rank best in search engines. Obviously, there are times when longer form content doesn't really make sense, like for an e-commerce category page. But if you can publish long content, then you really should post long content. Finally, add your keyword 2 to 3 times more on your page. This isn't about keyword stuffing or anything like that. Instead, when you add relevant terms to your page, you're telling Google this page is about this search query, which can help you get a nice ranking boost. Simple. LSI keywords are an advanced on-page SEO tactic, and they're working great right now. So what the heck are LSI keywords? They are words and phrases that are related to the topic on your page. For example, here are some example LSI keywords for the keyword cold brew coffee. The LSI keywords confirm to Google that your content is actually about that topic. And as it turns out, covering an entire topic on a single page is key for ranking on the first page of Google. So how do you find and use LSI keywords on your site? I recommend checking out a free SEO tool called LSI Graph. All you need to do is pop your main keyword into the tool and it'll spit out a handful of LSI keywords that you can use on your page. It's ridiculously simple. For 90% of the websites out there, technical SEO is not an issue. That said, even though they are rare, technical SEO problems can really hurt your site's SEO, so they're worth paying attention to. Specifically, here are the 3 things that you need to keep an eye on. The first thing I recommend, to double check that your site is 100% optimized for mobile devices. It's 2023, so chances are it's not going to be an issue for you, but it never hurts to check. Fortunately, checking your site's mobile optimization is an absolute cinch. All you need to do is take the URL from your website and put it into the mobile-friendly testing tool from Google. If you see all green, then you're set. And if not, then that's something that you want to fix ASAP. I also recommend looking to see how quickly your website loads. It's no secret that a site's average loading time is a Google ranking factor. Page speed isn't a super duper important ranking factor, but it does make the difference. Go ahead and run your site through site speed tools like webpagetest.org. It's free and it gives you a laundry list of ways you can speed up. Next, head over to the Search Console, then go to Index, then Coverage in the sidebar. If Google is having trouble indexing your site, they'll let you know from here. Finally, if your site runs from WordPress, I recommend using the Yoast SEO plugin. Will this plugin magically improve your rankings? Probably not, but it can help make your WordPress site SEO friendly out of the box. Search intent is the new buzzword in the world of SEO, and for a good reason. Thanks largely to RankBrain, Google can now figure out if your site is a good fit for a specific keyword. In other words, Google pays attention to how people interact with your website, and if people generally get what they're looking for from your website, you can expect your rankings to to improve. If not, Google will drop your site down a few spots. The key in this step is to make sure that your page gives a searcher exactly what they're looking for. If you want to improve your Google ranking, your page needs to be a great fit for what someone is searching for. When you do, Google will want to show your site to more people, which is why giving Google what it wants is the foundation of any good SEO strategy. Our next step is to improve your site's bounce rate. Why does this matter? Well, Google doesn't like to see people landing on a site and quickly bouncing back to the search results. This is a clear sign to Google that people aren't happy. And if users aren't happy, you can kiss your rankings goodbye. Needless to say, lining up your content with search intent is a great way to improve your bounce rate. After all, you're giving searchers what they're looking for. Why would they bounce? Besides search intent, there are a handful of simple things you can do to improve your site's bounce rate. First, I recommend looking at your site's above the fold section. This is the first thing people see when they land on your site. And in my experience, people decide to bounce or not bounce largely on what they see here. The number one thing you can do to improve your above the fold area is to push your content to the top. That way, Google searchers can easily find what they're looking for. You also want to structure your page so it's easier for people to find what they're looking for. I would strongly recommend that you add a little table of contents at the top of this page. That way, people can jump directly to the step that they're most interested in. Lastly, add visuals, videos, charts, screenshots, selfies, or any form of visual content you can to your page. This makes your content more compelling and easier to understand, both of which can reduce your bounce rate a lot. Add dozens of applicable visuals to each post, and this helps keep your bounce rate super low. At this point, you should start to see your site rank higher in Google. Now it's time to get more traffic to your site. And what's the easiest way to do that? Optimize your page around several keywords. Here's the exact process. First, head over to Google Search Console's Performance on Search Result Report. Next, scan through the queries that you rank for. You'll probably recognize most of these because you already optimized your web pages around these exact keywords. But every now and again, you'll come across a keyword that you're not optimizing for. And if you're ranking for that term by accident, imagine how easy it'll be to rank if you actually try to rank for it. You've probably heard that if you want to rank in Google, you need to publish high quality content. And while this is true, it's also super hard to take action on. After all, what does high quality content actually mean? So yeah, you do want to publish awesome content on your site, but it needs to be the type of high quality content that people share on social media and link to. That's because, well, you might already know, Google's algorithm is largely based on backlinks. The more backlinks your site has, the higher you'll rank. And the best way to build backlinks on your site, publish content that people will actually link to, also known as link bait. Here are a few ways to increase the odds that people link to your content. Become a data source. In other words, publish something that other people can cite in their own blog content. Focus on long form content. I talked a little bit about longer content all the way back in step 1. Well, as it turns out, longer content is also great for getting links. While there is no perfect word count for blog posts, content that's 3,000 plus words tends to do best when it comes to link building. Publish visual content. I'm talking about stuff like infographics, maps, charts, flowcharts, videos. Visual content is great for getting links. Publishing amazing content is great and all, but for your content to get links, people need to actually see it. In other words, you can't just take the publish and pray approach and hope that people link to you. That's because your content is a drop in the ocean for blog posts, videos, Instagram stories, and Facebook posts that come out every single day. In fact, WordPress reports that 70 million new posts come out every single month. The takeaway here is that if you want people to link to your site, you need to actively promote your content. And I recommend focusing on these 3 techniques. Get links via dead links. This is also known as broken link building. To use this strategy, first install the Check My Links Chrome extension. Then scan a page that you want to find a dead link. When you find one, email the person that runs that page, usually the author of the content or the website's webmaster, a personalized version of this email script. Guest posting. Guest posting is a very controversial topic in the world of SEO, and for a good reason. Guest posting can definitely be spammy. In fact, Google specifically states that large-scale campaigns that use keyword-rich anchor text links are a big no-no. So as long as you don't A, make guest posting your #1 link building strategy, and B, use keyword-rich anchor text in your backlinks, then you're all set. Resource pages. Resource pages are great for link building. That's because resource pages are pages that someone created to link to the best stuff on a given topic. So at this point, you should start to see your site rank higher on Google than before, which is great. But how do you know if those rankings are doing anything for you? Also, how do you keep tabs on your SEO results without manually checking your rankings every hour? That's what this step is all about. I'm going to show you how to track your results like a pro. Google Analytics organic traffic. Rankings are great and all, but when it comes to measuring the results of your SEO marketing, nothing beats organic traffic. In other words, the traffic that comes directly from search engines. That's mostly because rankings can be deceiving. In fact, one industry study, ranking #1 on Google isn't all it's cracked up to be. They found that the top ranking page in Google doesn't always get the most traffic. So how is this possible? First, organic CTR. I'll talk much more about this in the next step, but as a quick overview, the #2 result in Google sometimes gets more clicks than the one that is ranked at #1. And if you can double your organic click-through rate, you just doubled your traffic from that keyword. Second, a single page rank for thousands of different keywords. Let's say you rank #1 for a keyword and your competitors rank at #2 for that same term, but your competitors rank #1 for keywords B, C, and D. Because they rank for more keywords, they'll probably get more Google traffic than you. In short, tracking your Google rankings has its place, but the gold standard of SEO traffic is organic traffic. Google Search Console, impressions, and clicks. This is a nice complement to the Google Analytics organic traffic report we just talked about. This report in the Google Search Console basically shows you how many people saw your site and how many of those people clicked on your site. As you might expect, the more people that see and click on your site from Google, the better. Leads and sales. In other words, is the influx of traffic actually adding to the bottom line? This is a question that people gloss over, but if you want to get a huge ROI from SEO, you need to know if all of these new visitors are turning into customers. There are 1,000,001 ways to track this, but my favorite is the goals feature on Google Analytics. You can see which pages are generating the most subscribers for you. SEO goes beyond using well-chosen keywords and adhering to Google's core Web Vitals requirements, but rather blends high-quality content with accompanying aesthetics to help trigger and capture a user's attention. Images help in the following ways. Clarification of comparison. For instance, to show how traffic peaked over a specific season, you can use charts, graphs, or any appropriate infographic to present the information. brand protection from copyright violation. These images create awareness about your domain, products and services, making them easily recognizable even on social media. While such visuals promote brand awareness, they also provide great opportunities to build backlinks by asking for credits. Sometimes Google provides featured snippets with text from one website, but images from a second website. A rich result positively affects your traffic and allows your site to win a featured snippet. Silent moves. Brands have gone viral for sharing memes and GIFs resonating with people. Use a niche-specific keywords while sharing your images and adhere to standard protocols such as reduced file size. Good visuals easily go viral and bring massive traffic without making a sound. A HubSpot study on website engagement found that, on average, people spend 54 seconds on a web page. So what does this mean? It means you've got less than a minute to make an impression on your website's visitors. Despite people spending more time online, there's a lot of information to consume, and only the best results attain engagement. To stick out, use precise, understandable sentences, write in an active voice, embrace the use of bullet points, and use subheadings to break the text into easy to read chunks. Lastly, don't forget to add visuals to further appeal to the site user. It's no secret that Google uses click-through rates in their algorithm. In fact, several studies have found a correlation between expected CTR and Google rankings. Put another way, the higher your organic CTR, the higher you'll generally rank. That's because a high CTR tells Google that your page is what searchers are looking for, and they'll boost your page's ranking to make it easier for people to find. So here are a few simple ways you can get more clicks. Use emotional title tags. In other words, titles that stand out. Here's an example from Backlinko. Use short descriptive URLs. These are good for SEO in general, but they also help Google searchers see your page as a great fit for their search. Rich snippets. Rich snippets, a lot like stars, really help your site stand out in the SERPs. Compelling meta descriptions. Your meta descriptions should sell your page. Want an easy way to improve your Google rankings? Use internal linking. In other words, link from one page on your site to another page on your site. And unlike backlinks, you can use exact match anchor text in your internal links. So why is it important to rank high on Google? It's achievable and highly beneficial to rank high on Google and other search engines. These are the top 5 benefits of ranking high on Google. Get more organic clicks. Statistically, top search results acquire an average CTR of 27.6%. Additionally, the #1 result for that search query is 10 times more likely to get a click. Inbound marketing takes time, as it involves building durable relationships with customers by tailoring content and information relevant to potential leads. As a digital marketer, inbound marketing takes time and potentially low returns per head. Higher Google rankings significantly reduce the time and resources needed to reach a bigger pool of leads, while complementing your social media marketing efforts. High organic traffic endorses a brand's image by communicating trust in a quality product or content to both existing and potential clients. In short, the top ranking indicates trustworthiness, relevance, utility, and credibility. Ranking top means clients interact with your products, services, and information. From a psychological and marketing point, a reputable brand brings acceptance based on authentic relations from interactions from your website's visitors. Bigger traffic numbers means more sales, better conversions, and overall brand awareness over rivals. And there you have it, 13 steps to rank #1 on Google. If you want more great tips and advice regarding all things SEO, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any further videos. But more importantly, thank you for watching. If you want our team to help you with your marketing, why not contact our digital marketing agency, absolutemedia.uk. You can get a free consultation and take the first steps into launching your traffic to the next level. All details are in the description below.